Thank you, John. Now we have Dr. Jim Blenko with Orion Laboratories. Jim?
Good afternoon. My name is Jim Blenko. I'm President and CEO of Orion Laboratories, LLC, a startup company based in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Orion is a seed stage intellectual property licensing and product development company that was formed in October of 2007. The company's core business is low-cost mass manufacturing of first solar-grade silicon, which I will abbreviate SOG-SI, and secondly, silicon wafers. Both of these valuable products being produced by the Orion process, which I will describe in just a minute. But why is this Orion's core business? It's because my business partner and I are totally convinced, along with many other people, that solar PV, and especially photovoltaic electricity produced by silicon solar panels, is going to be one of the great energy technologies of the 21st century. Okay, well, what's the problem? Despite very sharp recent drops in prices, silicon solar panels are still too expensive. Solar-grade silicon is too expensive. These average spot and contract prices need to come down by at least another $10. By the way, kg is an abbreviation for kilogram. A kilogram is 2.2 pounds. That's an amount of solar-grade silicon that you can easily hold in one hand. These are the three principal means by which solar-grade silicon is produced today. I'll refer to them collectively as conventional methods, and I will compare and contrast them with the Orion process. The important characteristics of the Orion process are that it uses magnesium, heat, and electricity to produce solar-grade silicon. It is a much faster and much more energy efficient method for producing solar-grade silicon than conventional methods. Competitors? Sure. We have two great big ones right here in Tennessee, Hemlock Semiconductor Corporation and Walker Chemie AG. But Orion has a huge competitive edge, and that is a much lower total solar-grade silicon manufacturing cost. Today, companies like Walker and Hemlock use conventional methods to produce their solar-grade silicon, and it costs them approximately $25 to $35 a kilogram to do so. Using the Orion process, that cost drops to $16 a kilogram, and that's a huge drop. Okay, this is Orion's business proposition. It is first to build a 500 metric tons of solar-grade silicon pilot plant at the Phipps Bend Industrial Park in Sir-Gowensville, Tennessee. And secondly, to build a modular up to 10,000 metric tons of solar-grade silicon per year full-blown production facility that would be constructed at the same site. A subsidiary company, Tennessee Silicon Incorporated, would be formed to design, construct, operate, and maintain the two plants. For those of you who are not familiar with Sir-Gowensville, it is located near Rogersville, approximately 85 miles to the north and east of Knoxville. This is a terrain map of the geographic area between Sir-Gowensville and Short Mountain. This is the Holston River right here, and this is the Phipps Bend in that river. That's where the Phipps Bend Industrial Park is. That's Sir-Gowensville, Rogersville. This is Short Mountain, where the silicon ore would be mined. It's quartz, SiO2 or silica, and it would be transported up Highway 11W up to about 28 miles up to the Phipps Bend Industrial Park. This is an aerial photograph of the Phipps Bend Industrial Park. It's outlined in yellow, and you can see that it's right adjacent to a 30 megawatt TVA substation, which supplies low-cost electricity. Okay, well, a couple of additional commercial advantages of Phipps Bend is that it has an abundant and reliable supply of natural gas and a well-trained, hardworking, dedicated, and very business-friendly workforce. This is how Orion will make money. Solar-grade silicon and silicon wafers produced at the Phipps Bend site will be sold into domestic and foreign markets, probably starting in 2012. At an appropriate time, TSI will be sold probably to a major manufacturer. After that occurs, Orion will receive royalty payments in the amount of 2% of gross sales of the products that are manufactured at Phipps Bend. Orion has a four-part plan to raise the money it needs to be successful. The first task is to secure approximately $500,000 to initiate further product development work. Secondly, to raise an additional $1.5 million to sustain product development work through the pilot plant operation stage. It will then be necessary to raise up to $2 million to construct and operate the pilot plant, and then a modular up to 10,000 metric tons of solar-grade silicon per year facility is probably going to cost $30 to $50 million to build. Okay, some other noteworthy business matters. Orion has been very aggressive in making collaborative ties with other companies. We have 8 of them so far. Orion has great advisors. We have 9 PhD consultants, 1 corporate lawyer, 2 patent attorneys. We also have a very strong intellectual property position, a utility patent application describing the Orion process was submitted to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office a couple of months ago. Finally, there are very few business and technical risks associated with investing in Orion. Okay, so in conclusion, for all of these reasons and many more, I believe, I think Orion will be a very successful company. That's all I have. Thanks for listening.